Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving deep into the dense, atmospheric final trailer for Disclosure Day. We're going to pull apart the exact words used in this footage to uncover the massive unfolding mystery hidden right there on the screen. It's a wild ride, so let's get right into it. Right out of the gate, boom, we're dropped into this gripping, high-stakes interrogation. The trailer doesn't even try to ease us in. It literally corners us. A voice just demands to know, what did you steal? It's the trailer's most pointed question, and it instantly sets up a narrative, not just about discovery, but of a straight-up heist, a dangerous extraction of information.
Secrets. Take a second to really let that single powerful word sink in, right? It's not physical evidence, it's not some weapon, it's knowledge. And in the world this trailer is building, that knowledge is absolutely the most dangerous contraband on Earth. This totally sets the tone for the monumental deception we're about to unpack here. Okay, part 1. The 79-year cover-up. The lie begins. Let's establish exactly what is being hidden from the public.
Just listen to the weight of this realization. To really believe that we're not the only intelligent civilization in the universe? I mean, delivered with that slow burn cadence, it completely shifts the paradigm of the film's premise. It moves the whole concept of extraterrestrial life from the realm of sci-fi fantasy into a chilling, grounded reality. The speaker is reflecting on a massively shifting worldview, one that's suddenly forced to accept that, hey, we are absolutely not alone.
And the trailer explicitly calls out a 79-year cover-up of the truth. Now, counting back 79 years gives us a really tangible hook. It nods directly to 1947 UFO lore, the exact era of the most famous alleged crash and the real birth of the modern cover-up conspiracy. So the trailer is basically telling us that the lie started right there.
From there, the central conflict is immediately established. People have the right to know the truth. This is a story about us, all of us. This isn't just about some rogue government agency or a lone whistleblower, right? It is a fundamental fight for human transparency. It frames these stolen secrets as our stolen history. The cover-up isn't just a political crime, it's an existential one, affecting literally the entire human race.
Moving on to part 2. Stealing the secrets, the extraction. Getting that truth out is exactly where the paranoia kicks into high gear.
Do not go back to the house. They found you. These frantic, clipped warnings totally mirror the escalating panic of the hunted characters. There is no time to think, no time to plan. It's this immediate, visceral trigger telling us the people holding these secrets are completely ruthless and their surveillance is absolute.
And the stakes? They're immediately lethal. I don't know who you are, but they're gonna kill you. You can actually feel the heavy, dangerous burden hanging over anyone who gets their hands on these stolen truths. You aren't just gonna go to jail for this, you are going to be completely erased.
So here's the crucial point. The real antagonists might not be little green men or invading armadas. The villains are the human gatekeepers. They genuinely believe society is just too fragile, too unstable to handle reality. The human race cannot accept what we know. We need to stop it any way we can. They aren't just hiding the truth for power. They're hiding it out of this terrifying paternalism, totally convinced they're saving humanity from its own psychological collapse.
What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
This frantic repetition perfectly captures the terrifying psychological weight of carrying world-altering knowledge. I mean, imagine holding a secret that could literally break society. The adrenaline, the doubt, the sheer terror of being the one to flip the switch, it all just culminates in this panicked mantra.
All right, part 3, the cost of truth, emotional core. Let's look at how this builds a deeply human narrative amidst all the cosmic suspense and government agents.
The trailer sets up this profound duality. On one side, you have raw, unadulterated human panic, someone screaming that they are frightened out of my wits. But right alongside it, we're reminded of our capacity for empathy. It's juxtaposing the sheer terror of the unknown against this ultimate hopeful philosophical takeaway. It really asks the question, is this going to break us or is it going to make us better?
And even in the midst of absolute fear, the story offers a lifeline. You don't need to be. You have someone else, Daniel Kellner. When a character is terrified, they're told they aren't alone. They have a name to hold on to. This highlights a beautiful promise of connection and shared burden. The fight for disclosure isn't some solo mission. It absolutely requires trust in other people, especially when the institutions designed to protect you have completely turned against you.
The only way to know your purpose is to go back to where it all began. Now, this acts as the thematic anchor for our entire explainer today. It suggests that understanding our cosmic place, our true purpose, requires confronting our own hidden history. We have to go all the way back to the source of that 79-year lie to figure out who we actually are in the grand scheme of the universe.
Which brings us to part 4, how disclosure changes us. A new reality. So what actually happens when the secrets are finally out?
This is the ultimate anchor for you, the viewer. We hear broadcasters say, "Good morning, Kansas City," up against the most extraordinary event in human history. I mean, what does that morning even look like? What happens to regular people waking up, making their coffee and turning on the news, only to find out the universe is suddenly very, very crowded?
Well, the trailer presents a surprisingly optimistic thesis to answer that. It argues that realizing we aren't alone will actually bind humanity closer together. It suggests that disclosure will make us believe for the better, that it will remind us of our capacity for empathy, and ultimately prove that there's something bigger out there than just ourselves. So instead of society completely collapsing like those government gatekeepers feared, the truth might actually be the very thing that unites us all.
I'm now thinking, wouldn't it be wonderful for people to know? The awe of what if becomes a real demand for universal truth here. There's just a beautiful, almost desperate yearning in this line. The speaker used to wonder if it was all true, but now that they know, the thought shifts from personal wonder to a deep desire to share it with the world. It's a breathtaking moment of clarity right before the storm hits.
But the storm is hitting. They're coming. With this stark pause, we are pulled right back into the chilling suspense of an imminent arrival. All those philosophical musings about empathy and unity are suddenly put to the ultimate test. The theoretical is about to become startlingly, terrifyingly physical.
And then the trailer leaves us with this final mic drop. All of this is true. It's a brilliant, provocative statement that just bleeds right through the screen, directly challenging you. In a world where we are constantly asking questions about the skies above us, this ending leaves us wondering, where exactly does the fiction of this story end and our own reality begin? What if, indeed, all of this is actually true?
Hello Hollywood. Trailer watching now, baby. Yes, now. Thank you for subscribe and more like and comments. Thank you.